Bezos just made a $12 billion bet. Not on crypto, not on traditional tech, on an AI that can engineer anything. This is Prometheus, and it's unlike anything you've seen. Most people think AI only writes and talks. You're about to learn why you're wrong. This changes how drugs get designed, manufacturing, robotics, everything. Here's exactly what just happened and why. But wait, there's something about this investment that nobody is talking about. Prometheus isn't ChatGPT 2.0. It's an artificial general engineer, meaning it doesn't just chat with you about engineering, it actually engineers. You give it a problem, any problem, design a new drug molecule, optimize a factory floor, engineer a robot hand. Prometheus doesn't just suggest ideas, it creates actual, testable, physical solutions. This is the core difference haunting every tech executive right now. Your current AI tools, their advisors. Prometheus, it's an engineer with no salary. The investment amount, $12 billion, tells you something crucial. Bezos doesn't spend that kind of money on hypotheticals. He saw a working prototype, a real system generating real value. Here's what most investors missed about this funding round. Bezos built Amazon on one principle: automation at scale. You think he stopped thinking about that? Prometheus represents three massive market opportunities colliding at once. First, drug discovery. Pharmaceutical companies spend $6 billion per new drug. Prometheus could cut that to months instead of years. That's not a side benefit, that's a $500 billion industry reset. Second, manufacturing optimization. Your factory floor right now, it's running at 65% efficiency average. An engineered AI could push that to 85%, 90%. For a company like Amazon with thousands of facilities, that's billions in recovered costs. Third, and this is critical, physical AI development. Every robotics company, every factory, every logistics network needs this. Bezos doesn't just invest in technology, he invests in moats, economic advantages nobody else has. This $12 billion, that's not a bet. That's a down payment on controlling the future of physical production. You need to understand what this means for your own career and investments. The specific timeline for deployment might shock you. Let's get specific. Drug design. Right now, pharmaceutical researchers manually test thousands of molecular combinations. Takes 10-15 years per drug. Costs $6 billion average. Success rate, about 12%. Prometheus changes that equation entirely. It can theoretically model millions of molecular variations in hours, predicting which ones work, which ones are toxic, which ones your body absorbs efficiently. One example makes this real: COVID vaccine development. Moderna's mRNA vaccine took them 2 months from sequence to prototype. That shocked the world. Now imagine Prometheus handling the molecular engineering part. You're not looking at 2 months, you're looking at weeks, maybe days. Here's why this matters to you specifically. The diseases that kill people today, cancer, Alzheimer's, they're not unsolvable problems. We've lacked the engineering speed to solve them. Prometheus potentially gives us that speed. Your health outcomes change. Your life expectancy shifts. Your insurance premiums might actually decrease eventually. But there's a darker side to this technology that everyone should consider. Factory floors, warehouses, logistics centers. This is where Prometheus gets dangerous. Right now, humans optimize workflows, we troubleshoot problems, we redesign processes. You walk the factory floor, you have intuition, you spot inefficiencies. Prometheus doesn't walk. It sees everything. It models every machine, every worker, every material flow. It identifies optimization opportunities humans can't see. Real numbers. Amazon's logistics network processes 500 million items daily. A 10% efficiency gain, that's 50 million more items moved daily. With the same infrastructure, no new buildings, no new people, actually fewer people, just better engineering. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Companies using Prometheus will have a competitive advantage so massive that competitors either adopt it or die. You're looking at potential job displacement in warehouse management, process engineering, logistics optimization. Those roles might not disappear, they'll transform, but the transition will be brutal. Your position. Are you learning these systems now, or waiting until you're competing against someone who has? This is where the timeline gets important. Here's when you need to pay attention. When does this actually arrive in your world? Not tomorrow, but closer than you think. Prometheus-level AI typically follows a 2-3-year commercialization cycle. That means, by 2027, we're looking at real deployment in drug discovery. Manufacturing? Earlier. 2026 maybe. Bezos needs ROI fast. He didn't invest $12 billion in theoretical tech. Here's your timeline as a person who needs to act. Now through 2025, watch companies in your industry. Who's licensing Prometheus infrastructure? Who's experimenting? Those early adopters will define the industry standard. 2025-2026, supply chain and manufacturing integration. If you work in logistics, operations, or process engineering, this is when upskilling becomes non-negotiable. 2026-2027, pharmaceutical breakthroughs visible. New drug approvals accelerate. Healthcare transformation becomes real. 2027 plus, mainstream adoption. Companies lagging behind start failing. Your action item isn't to panic. It's to ask yourself, where does this technology impact my field? Then learn it before it learns you. Hook before we wrap up. There's one critical thing about Bezos' strategy that applies directly to your investments. Here's what you need to take from this. Takeaway 1. Prometheus represents AGI arriving in the physical world, not just chatbots and language models. This is exponentially more consequential for your economy. Takeaway 2. The $12 billion investment signals Bezos expects 10-20x returns. He wouldn't spend this on anything less. That means this technology works now and deployment starts soon. Takeaway 3. Your career and investments need to align with this shift. Learn autonomous systems. Understand AI optimization. Track which companies adopt Prometheus first. Those positions compound fastest. Bezos just showed his hand. Artificial general engineers are coming whether you're ready or not. So here's what I need from you. Subscribe for daily AI news that actually matters, not the hype, the real implications for your life and career. New video every single day. Join 500,000 others who use this channel to stay ahead. Click subscribe now.